All right. Good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Let's get into a little bit more advanced topics. First, we're going to go into the Intel site, how you can use it for various things. First, we're going to talk about mystics, as that is a thing, or duration hops, let's say. So both mystics and thievery. So if you're playing a TM or a hybrid, you may be familiar with the sorcery tab or spells up here. You choose a target, you choose a spell, you have different spells. See the drop down. You have different spells based on your race personality. For example, if I wanted to cast greed on, this person. Okay, so let's say, the roll of command says to cast greed on this person. And you're like, okay, well, I'm a mage. I can cast that. Do I need to right now? So first, you're gonna click on Intel site. Click on Intel site. All right, it should load up your kingdom's info. So first, you want to go to enemy. Now, I've already recently done this, so it's already set to the kingdom. But let's say a lot of times it gets reset to the kingdom 1-1, which is the game administration. So just make sure you go here in this little box, change it to the target kingdom, which for us right now, it's this one. And it'll load up their overview page, right? Where you see their main info, like the stuff you see from the throne page. Depending on the intel you've gathered, it'll pop up here, and the different colors means like how old certain intel is. So green is the most recently updated intel, orange it's already getting updated, red pretty old. So what you want to do down at the scroll bar down here at the bottom, you can scroll to the left and the right depending on your monitor size. You may do that, and you go over here to the bad spells. So if we remember, we were looking at number 15, right? And it was greed, just as an example. So you look over here. They have gluttony for 11 hours. See, it says gluttony and then parentheses 11. That means they have gluttony already cast on them for 11 hours. Greed, they have it for 3 more hours. So you don't need to cast greed on this province because they already have it. Now, 3 hours is getting close to ending. So if you feel like, you're one of the few mages that casts these spells and you're not going to be able to log in for the next 3 or 4 hours, then you can go ahead and refresh this spell and cast greed on this province just to refresh it. Right, so here's an example. Meteor showers. Notice how it doesn't have anything in the parentheses. That means this is the last tick that this province has meteor shower. So this would be either ideally next tick would be the best time to cast it again. I think it might actually be this tick because it ends this tick. Yeah, so actually this tick would be the best time to cast it again. That way the effects of meteor shower happen on the next tick. So if it's red, that means there's 0 to 1 hour left. See, like for these spells here on this province, there's blizzards and chastity for 1 more hour. So that means you can wait 1 more tick to cast it. But if there's nothing in the parentheses, that means it's going to end this tick, which means that next tick, the effects of it won't happen. So if you're in charge of casting spells like this, that's what you want to look at, these bad spells. And I'm on my desktop computer, so you can just hover over these with your mouse to see how long things last. If you're using your phone, it's a lot harder because you have to actually press the icon, which can be really tiny on your phone. And if you press and hold it, this little thing will pop up like meteor showers 4 or whatever. So that's how you do it on your phone. It's a lot harder to do on your phone because it's so tiny, but it is possible to do. So if you're in charge of duration spells, this is your place to go. Now there's one more, because thievery, there aren't a whole lot of duration ops, but there's one big one that's called riots. Looks like most of the provinces have riots going for a while. Green means it's got more than, I think, 3 or 4 hours. Wrote it down in the Discord. I think it's like 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours or more for green. So when you see green, then you definitely don't need to cast it yet. Orange, you want to consider casting it. Red, you want to cast it if you want to maintain the 24-hour thing. Okay, that about wraps it up for duration spells and how to use the Intel site to see what's going on.